You are listening to Digging In Podcast, presented by Rooted Wealth Advisors.
Welcome back, Jason Thiele, on another episode of the Digging In Podcast, sponsored by Rooted Wealth Advisors. Jason, I want you to tell the camera, our viewers, our clients, how excited you are to be on here with me today.
I'm super excited. It's always great to be on the podcast with my boy John Savarino.
Woo! That's the energy I'm looking for. Alex, I hope this comes out after Alex because we're going to compare the two with who was more excited or who had more energy. Jason, today, as you know, I tried to tee up a little bit of what we were going to be talking about today. You are Rooted Wealth Advisors' new, I almost said something I shouldn't have said, suite planning specialist. How does it feel? How pumped are you?
I would say, let's go on a scale of 1 to 10 here.
All right, you can,
I'll be honest, about an 8.
8? Okay,
yeah,
maybe an 8.2?
Maybe an 8.2, 8.5. We'll go 8.5.
8.5, okay.
No, I am very excited. It's a different angle to help out the clients. It's just different. I've been doing the same thing for 3 years now. Transitioning into that role has been a positive experience for me.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to being able to provide for the client.
Yeah, so do you think that your time as a client service specialist, an operations analyst, whatever you want to call it, do you think that time has helped you transition into this role? Do you think that it was helpful in what you're doing now from a planning perspective?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like getting down to even like the small details of what each individual advisor wants to see within the plan. On the service side of it, knowing exactly what's needed, what applications are needed, what forms are needed. Is this a rollover call? Is this a transfer? Just knowing the steps in there, it greatly helps out.
So knowing that, what is a planning specialist? Like, what are you doing on the day-to-day from a planning perspective? Like if a client's asking you, Jason, like, what do you do as a planning specialist? What are you telling them?
I'm telling them, like, obviously, like current clients staying on top of their situation, going over the plan, making sure that they're staying as tax efficient as possible. And then if they have any changes in income or any cash flow changes, to make sure we keep that updated as well. Cash
flow. It's always a good word right there. Where do you see this role taking you over the next 3 to 5 years?
That's actually an interesting question.
Okay.
Because like it can kind of go a couple of different ways. Obviously, as we continue to grow, could be in this planning role and possibly step into like leading a team of planners maybe if we grow to that size, or kind of pivoting and going towards the certification that I was working on and doing more of planning and portfolio design within that.
Okay.
So
portfolio design, what is that?
Just kind of looking at the positions within there, the weights within the...
Like investment positions?
Yeah, so like individual stocks, ETFs.
Are you trying to take Andrew's job? Is that what I'm getting? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think the odds are that Andrew even watches this episode?
0.
So you mentioned certification. You're studying for a certification currently, is that right?
Yeah.
What is it?
The CIMA, so the Certified Investment Management Analyst.
It's a Certified Investment Management Analyst, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially it's got a lot of different elements in it. It's got like the planning side of it. You do get into a little bit of tax strategies there towards the end. And a majority of it just dealt with designing portfolio theory, behavioral finance, ethics. They got real big into ethics. So, it was challenging, very quant heavy.
Yeah.
So, but looking forward to utilizing that and helping out the clients the best I possibly can.
Quant heavy, is that math? A lot of data?
It is.
Okay.
And,
Like quantitative, is that what you're referring to?
Yes. So, I mean, I actually had to, I mean, it's been a long time since I've taken a math class. I mean, I've been out of school for a while. And so, like, having to reteach myself some of that stuff and learning new stuff was a lot of hours and staying up at night, doing stuff on the weekends. But it's exciting.
Yeah, that is exciting. I'm excited for you. So how long has that been going on CIMA wise in terms of studying and just learning all that information?
So that's been going on for about a better part of a year.
Wow.
Like so July to July would be a year.
Good for you, man. I'm excited for kind of where that goes. So then let's kind of just back the bus up quite a bit here. Where did this transition to planning specialist start? Like, when is the first that you even heard that it was going to happen? Like, there was even a chance.
Full disclosure?
Yeah, put it all out there. Hey, this is the Digging In podcast. We don't hide anything.
Right on, we're digging in. Obviously with Alex moving on from being the planning advisor now and transitioning into that lead advisor role.
Yep.
Sitting in the same room, kind of, caught some talkings of that
rumblings?
happening. Yep, some rumblings.
Some rumors?
Some rumblings in the ops room. And I kind of inquired about it to Jerry and then eventually to Zach. And, Zach and I had that conversation on the side and, he was kind of like, yeah, I didn't really know that you were super, super interested in this. And I said, well, it's part of the certification that I'm going for. And I think it would be a great fit for me.
Yeah.
And with already having a relationship with a lot of the clients now, it would easy transition.
Like, how long did that go on? Because transparently, if we're just being transparent in a matter of transparency, I do remember when we were having a meeting and Zach was like, well, guess what? Because we were getting ready to think about looking outside the firm, right? How great. Now we got to hire someone, because Alex had kind of solidified himself in that role. Then Zach's like, well, Jason actually approached me and said he wants it. So, but how long did it really take? Because I know when he brought that up in the meeting, it wasn't, we know Zach. He thinks about things.
All together, from the time that I mentioned that to Jerry to having that conversation with Zach was probably a month, a little over. And
okay,
so, I mean,
that
it was
makes
kind
sense.
like I expressed it and then didn't want to start verbalizing it and asking in front of other people because I wasn't sure if people knew that Alex was rolling down there for sure or not. So it was kind of like a sit and wait. And
Gotcha.
brought me back to my military times of hurry up and wait. So it's like, man. And then Zach came in, he's like, got a second? And we went back there and that second turned into about a 20-minute conversation. And then we went with it from there.
It's funny the way you said that too, because like, hurry up and wait. And then the ball like really starts to go after, like once the conversation starts, that's where the ball starts to roll pretty quickly in terms of transition. So it's just funny you say that. Are you nervous at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
Any fears there?
I mean, it's just learning something new again and wanting to be up to speed and making sure that I get everything right for the individual advisors.
So speaking of the advisors, and I'm not naming any names here, but sometimes there's, so-and-so's a little bit of a diva or so-and-so's a little bit tough to, a little picky, a little this and that. How do you feel?
Are you talking about you?
No, absolutely not. Just wondering, do you see that there's a differences between the advisors and the way that they want things, whether it's plans or things of that nature? Do you think everyone's about the same?
Overall, I think everybody's is about the same, but there are some little nuances in there that some people want to see stress tests more than others.
Okay.
So I mean, once I get that down, I think everything will be fine.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I mean, I think Alex knows I love to call him and bust his chops on, this or that, but I don't think I'll need to do that with you. I think you'll be rocking.
Let's hope.
Jason, anything else that you want to tell our listeners, our viewers about your, role transition
No, just I'm excited, and we'll see what this brings in the next, as you said, 3 to 5 years. So.
Yeah, he's ready to roll the sleeves up and get after it. So, Jason, appreciate you being on here, chatting through kind of this new role of yours and this transition. Super excited to see where this takes you, and just super excited to have you in the role because I know you're going to be killer at it. So appreciate you. Any of our viewers, any of our listeners, if you want a copy of Zach's book, Deep Roots, give our office a call. The number is 866-766-8332. Even if you just want to call Jason, bust his chops a little bit, give that number a call. We'll dig in soon.
This was Digging In Podcast, presented by Rooted Wealth Advisors.